Taylor Swift owns her masters. All her albums. The masters. The recordings. The videos. The memories. The magic. The madness. Everything. That's right. Can you believe this day finally came? Sit down. I'm going to tell you what this means. First of all, Swifties have already discovered that Taylor bought her masters at least 2 months ago. Billboard reports that Taylor bought back her original masters for $360 million. See, I told you those absurd numbers from page 6 weren't real. Remember I said in my previous video that Taylor wouldn't negotiate anything if Scooter Braun was still involved? Well, People magazine reports that Scooter Braun had no involvement in Taylor Swift's deal to buy back her masters, despite recent reports. Contrary to a previous false report, there was no outside party who encouraged this sale. All rightful credit for this opportunity should go to the partners at Shamrock Capital and Taylor's Nashville-based management team only. Taylor now owns all of her music, and this moment finally happened in spite of Scooter Braun, not because of him. Now we need to talk about Rep TV. In the letter, Taylor says, "I haven't even re-recorded a quarter of it. The Reputation album is so specific to that time in my life. So while we were making thousands of theories, Taylor was actually putting it off because of how emotionally specific that project is. And honestly, I can totally picture that in songs like Delicate and King of My Heart. But hey, we're still getting the vault tracks." As for debut, it's already done, and she's proud of it, because she loves how it sounds now. To her, both albums can still have their moment to shine, when the time is right, and if we want them to. Of course we do, Taylor! But now, it's not coming from a place of sadness, it's a celebration. I'm not crying, you're crying. No more stolen versions. Now they're Taylor's version. The war is over. And honestly, none of this would have been possible without Swifties supporting every re-recorded album. Because as Taylor says in her letter, this was a business decision for Shamrock Capital. Since the original versions were losing value, they decided to renegotiate with Taylor. In fact, she wrote, "The passionate support you showed these albums and the success story you turned the Eras tour into is why I was able to buy back my music." And of course, Taylor wouldn't write a letter like this without leaving an Easter egg. She might be teasing TS12 by using 12-letter I's in the word this, in her letter about owning all of her masters. I feel like I need to make a longer video on this. There's so much to say, but I had to express all my joy first and keep you in the loop. Also, Taylor can now fully update all of her certifications in the US. She's estimated to have sold over 600 million units, which would make her the highest certified artist of all time. If you want to know every single detail about the re-recording story, check out this video. It's the most updated one so far.